Hello and welcome to the special show from the Hindu. So, finally, the suspense over who is going to be the opposition candidate for the vice presidential poll is over. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge, in a joint press conference with several senior leaders like Sharad Pawar, Derek O'Brien, Dharmendra Yadav of Samajwadi Party, several people came together to announce that their joint candidate will be former Supreme Court Judge Justice B. Sudarshan Reddy. Uh, they described this upcoming election, vice presidential election, as a not just an ordinary battle, but a battle of ideologies. And in that battle, they have positioned Justice Reddy as somebody who has championed the cause of the Constitution and social justice. To speak more about it, I'm now joined by my colleague, Ravi Reddy, who is the resident editor of The Hindu in Hyderabad. Welcome, Mr. Reddy, to the show.
Hello, hi.
Hi, hello, hello. So, as we were speaking, that it's an interesting choice, except I think one publication, nobody really had this name. There were other names that were suggested. We, for example, reported the name of former director of ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, Mailasami Annadurai. His name was proposed by the DMK. Uh, Perhaps because DMK is in a bit of a problem because India has picked CP Radhakrishnan, who's from Tamil Nadu, and so DMK should not be seen to be opposing somebody from the state or Tamil-speaking person. But I think UPA, or rather the India bloc, has sought to do the same now by proposing the name of Justice Reddy because it is going to be a problem for Chandrababu Naidu and Telugu Desam Party because I think the Congress and other constituents of India bloc would make this an issue of Telugu pride. How do you see it, Raviji?
Uh, a little while before Chief Minister Revant Reddy addressed a press conference hailing the candidature of Justice Sudarshan Reddy. Interestingly, he brought in the Telugu pride to the core at the press conference and he made an open appeal to his arch rival BRS, Telugu Desam Party, YSR Congress, as well as the TDP. He's saying that MPs from the Telugu speaking state should come together to elect Sudarshan Reddy as the vice president of the country. So
Right.
that's a new dimension given to this election. And Congress leaders in Telangana are also surprised by the choice of the candidature because they were uh, unaware of any such developments till the last night. And Justice Sudarshan Reddy was quite in the news for the last couple of months because he headed a 11-member expert group on the prestigious socio-economic caste survey that was done by the Telangana government in November 2024.
Right.
And the content of the findings of the socio-economic survey were made public in February this year. And the expert group was constituted headed by Sudarshan Reddy.
Right.
So the expert group also gave a lot of inputs about the findings of the caste survey. It was all praise for Congress government's efforts to bring in reservations for the backward classes. And
Right.
Congress leaders in the state say that it was this development that has brought him closer to the Congress party's high command at the central level. So
Right.
this was one major credentials for Justice Sudarshan Reddy,
Hmm.
uh, because in the last 5 decades of his checkered career as a legal luminary, he had held post of justice in the High Court, and then he was elevated as the Chief Justice of Guwahati High Court, and then he was made a judge of the Supreme Court of India. And
Mhm.
after his retirement, he has been quite active in public life, espousing the cause of the downtrodden and others also. So this could have certainly helped the central leadership of the
Absolutely.
country.
I think absolutely, because I think there's no doubt that for some time now, politically, for the Congress leadership, leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge, all of them have been actually focusing on social justice as a major plank. And if you
Yes.
recall, 2024 elections was that. And as we speak, Rahul Gandhi, let me just read out a tweet from Mr. Gandhi, or rather an ex post, as we call it these days. And he said that a distinguished jurist and champion of justice, he represents the spirit of our constitution, safeguarding people's rights, equality, and our democracy. On the other hand, several opposite. I attended the press conference this afternoon at Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge's residence, and
Mm.
several opposition leaders tried to pitch this as a fight between uh, a retired judge of the highest court of the land and somebody who has had a fairly long career and background in the RSS, the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh. So, you know, when it comes to Telangana and United Andhra, as it were, and you are competent to speak for both these places, how would this play out in terms of other allies of the NDA, like the TDP? Also, I mean, those regional parties who do not find themselves in any particular bloc. For example, the BRS, the K. Chandrasekhar Rao's party, is not part of either India bloc or NDA.
Yes.
YSRCP is known as an unofficial constituent of the NDA, but they have
NDA.
yeah, I mean unofficial constituent, because on most occasions they have actually supported the government. Even in this case, they have said that they will back the government or the NDA nominee. But how do you think this will play out on the ground? I mean, since the chief minister has already raised the issue of Telugu pride.
Yeah. So in Telangana, you have 17 Lok Sabha seats, and when it comes down to Andhra Pradesh, it's 25. So in Telangana, Congress has won 9 Lok Sabha seats in 2024 elections, closely followed by BJP with 8 seats, and the other MP is MIM's Asad Owaisi. He is a lone MIM MP from Hyderabad. So in all put together, you can see 10 MPs on one side, and then the BJP as it is with 8 MPs. It will surely try to sail with CPR's candidature. And in coming down to BRS, because it has not won a single seat, but still in Rajya Sabha they have we have 7 members. 4 are from the Congress, including Abhishek Singhvi.
Abhishek Singhvi, yeah.
Singhvi is also nominated from Telangana, and
Yes.
then Renika Chaudhary, Anil Kumar Yadav. And then BRS has got some members in the upper house. So that is the only choice for BRS in Rajya Sabha, but Lok Sabha they don't have a members.
Yeah,
And
they
coming
don't have
to
them.
Andhra Pradesh again, it's again TDP, BJP, Janasena alliance, and YSRCP is again only 4 MPs. So rest are all say 21 or so are with the NDA allies. So now
Right.
it is to be seen how this plays out actually. In fact, in Telangana, it's clearly there's a vertical division in the sense that okay, with 8 MP seats, it's BJP will be surely supporting CP Radhakrishnan's candidature, and then 9 Congress MPs plus 3 Congress Rajya Sabha members. In all, 12 MPs are going to vote for Justice Sudarshan Reddy. and but it's not very clear how BRS is going to react to this development.
Yeah, I think YSR Congress, Jagan Mohan Reddy's party
Yeah,
has
it's
made its
all,
position
yeah,
clear. They said that it'll back. They
to
said that
NDA candidates.
will
So
back.
yesterday, yeah, the media reports have suggested that they have already promised to support the NDA's candidature. But this development, today's
But
development is,
hold that thought. I just want to ask you one small question. So, don't you think that that puts Mr. Naidu in a bit of a problem? Because, Jagan Mohan Reddy and Chandrababu Naidu surely would not want to be seen on the same side, no matter what is the issue, but they wouldn't want to be seen on the same side of politics. But here in this case, I mean, do you think that Jagan Mohan Reddy's plan would have been to actually unsettle Mr. Naidu? Because he's anyways a constituent of the NDA.
yeah, in terms of numbers, I think Jagan will not make much of impact in terms of Lok Sabha seats, but in Rajya Sabha they still have strong presence. So in all, they are 11 members. So that's
Hmm.
quite a chunk, and I don't think Mr. Naidu will do anything to like disturb the apple cart of the NDA government because they still have quite a number of MPs. So
Yeah.
last time also in the elections, so both of them have in terms of voting in the Lok Sabha. So even YSR Congress and then TDP have also voted upon the same issue. So I
Hmm.
don't think it will make any difference this time also. So Jagan has made it very clear, and Naidu will surely sail with NDA's candidature itself. So that it's very clear in Andhra
Absolutely.
Pradesh that Janasena, BJP, TDP, and to a large extent even YSR Congress are on the same platform. Only
Right.
in
I
terms
mean,
of Telangana, only we are not sure about how BRS is going to react with its Rajya Sabha members. So we are still to hear from the BRS sources about the reactions to this candidatures. So
right.
let's
So, the other, of course, big political message that they want to send, the Congress wants to send, that they know that the numbers are not with them at the moment,
yeah,
because as you know that this is an election where the electoral college is made up purely by only members of parliament. So both members, both houses of parliament are actually the voters who will elect the next. Uh, Vice President of India, who was also the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. But I think the point that Congress chose to make, one was that, as you rightly said, heading the expert committee of the Telangana caste census, caste survey. I beg your pardon, because census is
yeah,
done only by a center. So the Telangana, socio-economic caste survey, the expert group was headed by Justice Reddy. So he's being projected as somebody who's also championing the cause of social justice.
social justice.
Not only a jurist who's protected the constitution through several of his judgments, but also somebody who's fought for social justice. It has also become a rallying point for the opposition parties, as it were. Um, Interestingly, you would recall not too long ago, the Aam Aadmi Party, which bitterly fought with the Congress in the Delhi
Yeah,
elections and walked out of the India bloc, they actually came together on this issue, and they have promised support for the India bloc candidate, or the joint candidate of the opposition, which is why Mr. Kharge said that he was the unanimous choice. And the third point that they want to make is that they want that Mr. Kharge said that whenever there's been some pressure on the constitution or democracy, the opposition, for posterity's sake, the opposition must be seen as somebody who stood up and resisted the onslaught. These are his words, not mine. So, when you overall see this candidature of Justice Reddy, what are your thoughts? These are some of the calculations of the opposition. To me, I mean, like projecting somebody as a champion of social justice, projecting somebody as someone as the champion of constitution, a forward, liberal-looking judge. And let me also add an interesting note here. Justice Reddy was also part of the bench that actually delivered the 2G verdict, and which was very critical of the UPA government.
UPA
And he was
government.
also part of the bench that disbanded the Salwa Judum, which was again very critical of the UPA government at that point of time. And despite these judgments, the opposition parties have gone ahead and projected him.
Yeah, in fact, Justice Sudarshan Reddy is actually, in fact, a non-controversial personality. If you look at his tenure as a judge of the AP High Court, or Guwahati High Court, and then Supreme Court also, and he has, as you said, he has given a lot of landmark judgments also, and in and post retirement also he has been quite active, taking up certain social justice issues, and is very open about, vocal about his observations on certain political developments, or for that matter and issues concerning the downtrodden and other things also. And I would like to make a mention about how concerned he was about this socio-economic surveys outcome sort of a thing. When the report was submitted sometime in April, he clearly said that the socio-economic survey done by Telangana government was as scientific, authentic, reliable, and a potential model for the rest of the country. These are the words that were used by the expert group headed by Justice Sudarshan Reddy. So this speaks very clearly about the concerns, and post the submission of this report only, and then you can all now see how the backward classes reservation issue is now picking up across the
That's right.
country, sort of a thing. The Congress has now taken it up as a campaign mode sort of a thing. And in fact,
Yes,
Revant Reddy has been going around telling that it was Rahul Gandhi's inspiration during the Bharat Jodo Yatra that this the issue of reservations for the BCs cropped up, and he is fulfilling, and he has fulfilled the desire of the uh, backward classes in the state, which has got 56% population in Telangana is like backward classes. Sort of.
right.
So this is again very interesting development to see,
Right,
and
right. In fact, the Congress leadership goes around saying that that it is us who forced the Narendra Modi government to announce that they would be doing a caste enumeration when the next
yeah,
census is taken up by the center, and in fact has suggested that Telangana model should be adopted. Well,
yes,
that's all we have time for. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Reddy. As I said, that the opposition parties do not really have the numbers to push through their candidate, but they do not want to give the government a walkover either. And they want, for posterity, they want it to be recorded that uh, they wanted that they put up a fight for the values that they believe in, and they will contest the elections even if they do not have the numbers. As
yes,
Mr. Kharge put it, it's an
yeah.
ideological battle, and they are ready for the
But
battle.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. Yes,
I would like to make one small mention. Saying Revant Reddy's press conference has now clearly put the ball in the court of the opposition parties, not only in Telangana but in Andhra Pradesh also, by calling upon all the Telugu MPs to come together and vote for Justice Sudarshan Reddy. So we have to see how this political one-upmanship now plays out in the next couple of days.
right,
Thank you
right.
very
Thank
much.
you very much. That's all we have time for. Thank you very much for joining us. For more such videos, keep watching The Hindu.
Thank you. Thank you very much.